National Weather Service has issued Storm Watch number 607, effective until 8 p.m. This watch includes the following counties: Carroll, Pennsylvania, Berks, Lancaster, and York. Severe thunderstorm watch.
My relatives are under it.
Of severe weather, including the city of Baltimore and York, Pennsylvania, and the following: Chesapeake Bay north of Pools Island, Maryland. Chesapeake Bay from Pools Island to Sandy Point, Maryland. Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland. Patapsco River, Chester River, and information. Here is the National Weather Service head. Possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service.
All right, cool. Got a SVA. Thank you, SPC. I do apologize if this sounds inaudible. The best I can do. Well, there was attempted WWJZ.
The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Harford County in northern Maryland, eastern Baltimore County in northern Maryland until 3:15 p.m. At 2:47 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Bel Air, South Oregon, 8 miles southwest
Oh,
of
Lord.
Virginia, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. Those sitting outdoors, as well as vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by some trees. Localized power locations in Texas include Wood and Grace, Bel Air South, Bel Air North, Riverside, Perryman, Edgewood, Joppatown, Churchill, Carsons, Magnolia, Bradshaw, Harford Furnace, Abingdon, Joppa, Gunpowder, and Belcap. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Now for the National
Okay,
Weather.
now it's time for... Okay, they're not relaying yet. Alright, I guess it's time for WBAL and WIYY.
This is a severe thunderstorm warning for Baltimore County and Harford County, effective until 3:17 p.m.
You know Monday's coming, right?
Alright, well, now it's time for WBAL's relay.
The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Harford County in northern Maryland, northwestern Cecil County in northeastern Maryland until 4 p.m. At 3:11 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near here, and at 3:11 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Aberdeen, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles.
Finally, I never forgot about 97 this time.
By down trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Thunderstorm Grace, Calvert, Bel Air South, Bel Air North, Rising Sun, Blake, Lombard, Richardsmere, Woodlawn, West Nottingham, Octoraro, Conoringo, Rock Springs, Farmington, Zion, Port Deposit, Darlington, Churchville, and Carsons. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Now for the... Here is the regional weather forecast.
Alright, cool. Nice. Time for WIYY and WBAL.
Partly sunny. The National Weather Service in State College, Pennsylvania has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lancaster County in south central
Oh, boy.
Pennsylvania, southeastern York County in south central Pennsylvania until 4:15 p.m. At 3:30 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Conoringo, moving northeast at 25
Service
miles
has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following Pennsylvania counties, Lancaster and York. Effective until 4:15 p.m., the National Weather Service in State College has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lancaster County in south central Pennsylvania and southeastern York County in south central Pennsylvania until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over at 25 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include The National
Quarryville,
Weather Service has
Wakefield,
issued a severe
Kirkwood, Little
thunderstorm
Britain.
warning for the following Pennsylvania counties, Lancaster and York. Effective until 4:15 p.m. The Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted moving
include
northeast
Quarryville,
at 25 miles per hour.
Little Britain,
Hazard:
Peach Bottom,
60 miles
and
per hour wind
Rollinsville.
gusts and quarter-size hail.
Precautionary/preparedness
Preparedness actions.
Stay inside a
Stay inside a well-built structure and keep away from Rollinsville. Precautionary/preparedness actions. Stay inside a well-built structure and keep away from windows. Precautionary/preparedness actions. Stay inside a well-built structure and keep away from windows.
Thank you, WWJZ. It's getting hot over here.
Persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather
Alright,
conditions.
SBR, finally for 42's area.
And possible warnings. Stay tuned to know a weather rate.
Just listen to WFRE until this came in.
The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Rappahannock County in northwestern Virginia, central Fauquier County in northern Virginia, north central Culpeper County in northern Virginia, northwestern Prince William County in
Is this channel 1 also?
4:45 p.m. Number 607. Partly sunny.
Nope.
And large hail with the greatest impacts across.
As you can.
Oh.
I still haven't even seen one of these 6 spots taken.
Hello?
So maybe one person could give $60 a month and help us
Okay,
out
then.
in this final.
Homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Warrenton, The Plains, New Baltimore, Calverton, Flint Hill, Washington, Broken Hill, Auburn, Hackney's Crossroads, Amherst.
I'm trying to operate my iPad at the same time. Sorry for the weird camera angle.
Meadowville, Rock Mills, Early, and Broad Run. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous clouds. Ground lightning are occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. The National Weather Service has issued severe
And this thing did not even,
607.
decode this as a 6-hour event, so nice.
The following county, Carroll,
Time to listen to WFRE for me.
Remember, and close to the
I guess I'll still count that. That was an attempt at 736.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Queen Anne's County in northeastern Maryland, Kent County in northeastern Maryland until 5 p.m. At 4:20 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Kennedyville, or 13 miles south of Aberdeen Proving Ground, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Chestertown, Millington, Betterton, Sassafras, Mordnick, Massey, Crumpton, Kennedyville, Galena, and Kingstown. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. In addition to large hail and damaging winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm.
Well, that was good. I got that one.
Until 8 p.m. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from Pools Island to Sandy Point, Maryland. Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland. Chesapeake Bay north of Pools Island, Maryland. and small craft could be thrown clear. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds in Maryland. Bodkin Point, Colchester Beach, Cools Island, Greenbury Point, Love Point.
Yeah, it didn't work very well. Alright, we'll see what that notification was.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for Upper Delaware Bay until 5:45 p.m. At 5:20 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located over Woodland Beach or near Stony Point, moving northeast at 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher
there's
winds
the glitch
and suddenly
again.
higher waves. Locations impacted include Woodland Beach, Stony Point, Sea Breeze, and Ship John Shoal Light. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. At 5 p.m. at Eastern Maryland, it was sunny.
Nice. We got the glitch caught on camera during an alert. Cool.
66%.
Oh, there goes 97.
The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland, Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland, Choptank River to Cambridge, Maryland, and the Little Choptank River, Eastern Bay, knots or greater. Source,
Yep, there goes
radar
83.
indicated. Impact, boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include or internet forces of the lakes and boaters and small craft could be thrown
Nope.
overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include Parsons Island, Eastern Bay, Miles River, Heron Bay, Highland Beach, Norman Cove, Bloody Point Light, Mattapique, Thomas Point Light, Harper Island, Shadyside, Mayo, Deal, and Sandy. The national high waves are expected. Here is the official National
Okay,
Weather
that was pretty good. Thank you,
Service
LWX.
issued at 4:08
Finally was
p.m.
able to get one
Saturday,
again.
September 6th.
So,
Tonight, Southwest
97 relayed and 83 relayed. So, thank you, LWX, for actually toning it on time. And thank you, AlurWX, for notifying me on time.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for Upper Delaware Bay until 6:45 p.m. At 5:51 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located 14 nautical miles west of Woodland Beach, or 16 nautical miles southeast of Turkey Point, moving northeast at 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Woodland Beach, Stony Point, Sea Breeze, and Ship John Shoal Light. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Frequent lightning is occurring with this storm. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible and keep away from ungrounded metal objects. Here is the regional weather forecast.
Nice. Alright, thank you, PHI. There's another SMW on the books. I'm going to say this. I think I now have caught more SMWs today than SPRs today. So, not like I care, but, I mean, it's pretty interesting. But anyway, there's another SMW in the books.
County in central Delaware, northeastern Queen Anne's County in northeastern Maryland,
Oh.
northeastern Caroline County in eastern Maryland, northeastern Kent County in northeastern Maryland, until 6:45 p.m.
You were slow that
At
time,
5:59 p.m.,
LRWX.
severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Green Springs to near Cheswold to near Sandtown, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Dover, Middletown, Smyrna, Camden, Clayton, Greensboro, Cheswold, Millington, Bowers, Goldsboro, Woodside, Viognier, 9-Lebanon, Woodland Beach, Hazlettsville, Delaney Corner, Dover Base Housing, Dover Speedway, and Sandtown. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. In addition to large hail and damaging winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The National Caroline, Kent, and Queen Anne's. The current time is 6:02 p.m.
Nice. Alright, so we got 2 SVRs. Well, 1 SVR on 2 stations. So, there you go. There was another clip. Another SVR added to the books. Alright, another SMW.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for Delaware Bay until 6:45 p.m.
What?
At 6:07 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located 8 nautical miles northwest of Bowers Beach, moving northeast.
Okay, I feel like they already toned this. They were just retoning it at 6:07.
Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Fort Esk Beach, Sea Breeze, East Point, Bowers Beach, Mall Lake, Ship John Chill Lake, and Cross Ledge Lake. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Frequent lightning is occurring with this storm. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible and keep away from ungrounded metal objects. Here is the official National Weather
Okay.
Service forecast for Lower Delaware
I'm not
Bay.
quite sure what happened there.
Saturday, September 6th.
It seems like they just basically took that entire... I don't know if they're just under 2 warnings now, but I feel like... I forget when they last did this, but it wasn't that long ago. I feel like Delaware Bay itself, no other areas, I feel like they were under an SMW a little bit earlier, and it also expires at 6:45, but I'm not sure what the deal is there, so I don't know. Did they retone it? Or are they just under another one for the different storm? I don't know. But anyhow, I guess I'll count that. But anyway, that's going to be it for now.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a flash flood warning for Houston on the Pacific and Central New Jersey until 10:30 p.m. At 6:20 p.m., weather radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the Pacific.
Well, I do apologize for that being nearly inaudible, but that's the best I can do with WWJZ. But the plus side is, I got the FFW. Alright, another at WNG.
Title Potomac from Indian Head to Cobb Island, Maryland, until 7:30 p.m.
Here's another attempt.
At 6:34 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located near Fairfield East, moving northeast at 25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, floaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessels. Locations and tactics include Seven Bay, Clement Bay, West Malvern State Park, Arrow Point, Nantucket Creek, Port Tabasco River, Island, Colton Point, Swan Point, Rainy Point, Success Point, 301 Memorial Bridge, Wicklow River, White Point Beach, Street, Bear Beach, and Down Reef. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusts and wind temperatures are expected.
Okay. Hey, that was actually a pretty good attempt that time. Nice. See, I told you, that's the one thing about the, that's the one good thing about WNG 736 moving to Silver Spring, is I can sort of get it a little bit more clearer now. So I can start pulling in attempts. So, anyway, that was a pretty good attempt.